I think they've got a pretty good chance. But what we do get a chance to see, and what's really big and what's huge is what side you're going to start on, and it looks like underestimated.
When I still played competitive, I either spectated him or saw him on the other team, and he's definitely a player to watch out for. The rest, also some known names like Gainsey and Pref, but we'll see how they do. And oh no, look at this. 5 players overwhelming everyone in Reds, and how they do, they all go down. Everyone goes down. All right, Valorous, yep, they just start out with that.
It's going to be great for them to have that first set, and then of course, obviously, this should be nice, clean sweep. We got Medusa here coming out with that AR-15. Love seeing it, but Medusa doesn't even need it, halfway. Oh, whoa, full ace.
Can't really, say too much as of now. It's only been 3 rounds, the 4th one coming in, and it's only the first real rifle round, so we're probably going to see a much more slow approach to this game from Underestimated.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, when you have that type of aggression coming from Medusa, you definitely gotta take it back a step, and I mean, already press going down. That Medusa's here to play, came here to win, and is just ready. Had lunch, took a monster, got his energy drink, chugged the whole thing, and he's just sitting over here shaking with his iPad. He's like, "Yeah," he's just ready to go.
Yeah, he has to watch out that he doesn't kill everyone too quickly, otherwise it would be quite uninteresting. So yeah, definitely a slower approach to this gameplay. I mean, when you have rifles, you don't want to lose them in 10 seconds. So it seems like Underestimated, they're just trying to figure out what positions exactly are Valor's holding. It's a good approach to early games when you're on the breach side. Just try to take jiggle peeks, try to play around a little bit, move around, see what positions are actually there, and then you can work off that information and develop strats that counter that. And Alpha takes down Gainsey. Quite unlucky for Gainsey there, I'd say. He just didn't see him, I guess. But the bomb does go down either way. So once again, a retake situation. This time, nobody is eliminated 2 seconds after the plant. So still a great chance for Underestimated to win here, even though Convince is low. They'll definitely try to do their best. And seems like Valorous, they're not really sure what they want to do. They finally figure out they're going to go 2 CT and 1 from main. So now a 1v2 situation, and Symboli, oh, he knows what's going to happen here. Oh, what pre-fire, oh, that was great. Now he just has to wait for the defuse again, and he's jiggle peeking, and Safari actually gets him off the angle, but is there enough time? The bomb, it might explode any second here, and Safari does get it. 1 round, but they have gotten 1 of the 3 rifle rounds, and it's not like every single round is just a complete run over by Valorous. The plants come in, Underestimated definitely show competence, and they show that they can fight for it, but, it just kind of cuts a bit too short, maybe. But that's exactly why they have 7 more rounds to prove their worth, and with Pref getting this nice kill on Safari there, and Valley going down as well. Oh, this should be a round for Underestimated any day of the week. The only problem is that Medusa and Alpha are both on a head glitch, and when you try to push a head glitch, well, that's the reason why it's called a head glitch. It's just hard to hit. It's maybe not a glitch, but it's just hard to hit that little head when the opponent, can pretty much penetrate your whole body. So, yep, Underestimated understand that, and they're going to move towards that A side of things. Meanwhile, Valorous, they also understand what's happening here. They're not newbies. They are definitely seasoned veterans here, so they're making their way towards A as well. And Janus with a great positioning. Unfortunately, only gets 1, so Sensor able to take down Janus. But Medusa, again, he's playing this so smart. It seems like he just knows the perfect position and perfect timing, when to push it and when to actually get the frag. So Medusa pretty much winning the round here, unless Symboli, what is it, Symboli or Symbol, is perhaps able to clutch it?
I mean, he's got a good chance. I mean, definitely has the best as far as the HP. I mean, definitely now that he's taking Medusa out, but he's got to be ready here, because if Alpha is able to get the edge here, it really all depends on where he's looking and where he moves. Good news is he's using all the cover that he can. So just waiting. Alpha's trying to get some good angles, good peaks, but unfortunately, but is that going to be enough for Medusa to really, lock down all these kills? I mean, it comes down to the team play itself as well, but I think it really just kind of depends on which way we take this, as far as what Underestimated can now do with locking down the bomb sites. and using those head glitches you mentioned to their advantage and be able to hold those down. It depends, I guess, on that aggression level that they have, or if they're just going to sit and wait for them to show up.
Yeah, I mean, the game is as close as it could get. Sure, there's maybe a bit more, it's a bit easier to win on the collision side, but still, 6-6 here, pretty much halfway into the game, and nobody really wants to make any mistakes, so normally you see rushes on the pistol round. Today, right here, we see slow play that turns into Alpha getting a double and Pref, and everyone just going down now to 1v2, Genis against Symboli and Pref. Now, Genis, he will retrieve the bomb, but underestimated also understand that most likely he's going towards that B side. Oh, Genis might have spotted him, but he gets spotted as well. Oh, he's like, he has to decide very quickly what he wants to do. He'll try to just go for a plant. Good decision. Might not be the best because, yep, this happens. No way. Okay, I was worried for a little while there that Symboli might have to change his name after that.
He's following them almost. They're moving in tandem. And, I mean, if he keeps doing stuff like that and you're really kind of getting in their head, knowing what they're thinking, where they're going to go, I mean, that is some good game sense from him. So, and the fact that not only that, he also has good accuracy with the crosshairs.
Definitely, Sensor is definitely a man to watch out for in this matchup, and he's definitely showed why. I mean, he's one of the reasons why I underestimated are looking to approach double digits here. Also, Gainsey alongside with him, getting a nice double there. I mean, he's just the king of vents. You peek me, I kill you. Sounds like a good trade deal. Let's do it. And Gainsey is looking for more. He might get overwhelmed for vents here, but he gets, like, Sensor gets another one. Okay, Genis, he's able to get two, but when Sensor is backstabbing, once again, his sensors are really going off here because he's able to find the perfect moment, a single breach side round, and I mean, if it continues like that, yeah, underestimated, 3 rounds away from taking the first map. That is Valorous Pig. Oh, but 3 players there. So much information given over to his teammates, but Pref unfortunately goes down. And Valorous probably understand that, so they're looking to rotate. They definitely don't want to keep pushing a site that they've been exposed for attacking.
Yeah, and at this point, we can see that, they're making that push to A, but again, that game sense right there. And here we go again, coming around from behind. Sensor trying to do his thing again. Now he's got to be able to make a move because now we've got all 4 surviving members of Valorous going against 2 players on the A side. And it looks like, I mean, they're a pretty good spot. And I mean, if you're going to take them both down, I mean, all that's left out now is 1. And yeah, you don't even need Sensor to come back to them.
Just let this one go. So I think they're gonna just try to hold down angles here and do their best.
Yeah, if they lose this now, that'll be just a game for the century. For them to be able to do that. But right now, they're a little bit of eco, which is, it's a thing. But if they can grab a couple kills, grab a couple weapons, kind of equalize that just a little bit, and which is absolutely totally possible for them to do. Symbol able to get a little bit of information there, letting them know. Look at this. Here we go. Vin's coming in from Vin. I'll get him to spray right here. There goes one. Go down, make that another one for the side. Now there's a lot of weapons here. They can make their way in, although Symbol's gonna have a hard time here. And that's just not gonna happen. Although we still got the last 2 of underestimated here with full weapons, full buys, full equipment, so it should be pretty good for them. I mean, it's a 2v2, so this is really anybody's game, and really they can pick up Medusa. Ooh, Valley going down. 1-1. Already got his information. For the reload, it runs out of ammo. Sensor senses his opportunity and now goes in for the defuse, racking it up to 12.
He can gain an advantage even in situations where he shouldn't. He is playing it very, very nicely, and I mean, it definitely shows on the scoreboard. So underestimated, up to 12 here, only 1 round separating them from this semifinals best of 3 first map victory, which in fact is Valorous pick. So some crazy stuff happening right here, and Pref gets a nice peek there, spots like 2 players, so again, information given over. And look how underestimated they're playing. 2 of their players currently are pushing up B-long. They are going for the backstab. They are taking map control as much as they can. And this means so much because even though some players might be going down towards that B side of things, they definitely don't expect 2 players backstabbing from mid. The only problem is there might not be enough time because, Valorous are already on site. And it seems like the bomb will go down uncontested. The good thing is, underestimated, they are in positions that normally you should not be in. There's one player coming in towards from Belong, from Breach Spawn, so that's not something you watch normally. Smokes are coming in though, that's, okay, well, it's coming out I guess, because the smoke disappeared. So now Genes holding down the side as well. Sensor goes down, and maybe with that also their chances of winning this round. Underestimated, yeah, I think the best decision here is just to retreat. Fair, Valorous got this round, but you know what? We have 5 more chances to win this game, and, you know, definitely one of them will work out. So Gainsey, he'll just save the weapon, try to maybe get some exit frags, because money really isn't that big of an issue on the side of underestimated, and Valorous, they're happy to take the raid.
Now everybody's looking pretty good, everybody's looking nice, and we'll see what they can perform.
It's interesting to see how underestimated play this collision side. They play very, very aggressive, but it really pays off because they're able to spot information and they're able to spot players very early, so they can make those early rotations. Because look at this, like Valorous, they're going A, but underestimated know that. Like Pref, look at this backstab. He's like on it, and he gets the frag. Safari goes down, and now Convince, he's like on a site, so he's gonna get a frag as well. So yeah, great play on collision side here by underestimated. They're taking the aggressive picks, and they're using all of that information to their advantage. And I feel like that's one of the reasons why they've pretty much won this game. I mean, the caster's curse is one thing, but winning a 1v4 and then 3 more rounds is gonna be a bit challenging, perhaps. Medusa does get 1, but I don't think he's gonna go for three more frags here, especially with the bomb down and his position exposed. It's gonna be really, really hard for Medusa to do anything here, and yeah, Gainsey just puts a stop to it, takes down Medusa. Congratulations, underestimated. They definitely live up to their team name because they win over the favorites, the definite favorites.